Hello everyone, I'm Steven Garner. I'm the Director of Sales Technology for Grand Canyon Title right here in Phoenix, Arizona. And in today's video, I want to talk about your real estate marketing and why I think you're making it harder than it needs to be. Okay, so welcome back. I'm Steven Garner, and first of all, I want to say thank you to all the real estate agents, not just here in Phoenix, but around the country and even around the world that have contacted me, either sent me emails or messages through mytitleguy.com. Just this week alone, I've been contacted from an agent in New Zealand, an agent in Singapore, and an agent in Australia. And one of the things that I get a lot is, you know what, Steven, I really find your videos of value, and I really like your message. And you know what my message is? It's no nonsense, okay? That's just the way that I am. So if it's okay with you, I'd like to continue with that theme and talk about real estate marketing. Now, I'm not for everybody. You know what? I know who my ideal client is, and I know who it's not, okay? If you're the person that's dedicated to giving out branded peds and pads and making pastries for your clients, click that X in the corner and just move on, because this message is not going to apply to you. But if you want to get found online, if you want to grow your real estate business where consumers are, that's what I want to talk about today. So I get agents that they come to my office all the time and they sit down and they say, Steven, we need help, you know, whatever. And a lot of the people that come and see me found me online, okay? They call me up, they set an appointment, we come in, and I say, okay, what are you doing? They say, oh, well, we did these newsletters, and what'd you get from it? Well, nothing. Okay, what else are you doing? Well, we did these postcards. What'd you get from it? Well, nothing. And I said, well, why did you do it? And they said, well, because our broker said to do it, or because this real estate guru said to do it, okay? And when I tell them, or I show them a model like the one behind me, like the one that I use, like the way that most people find me online, they kind of look defeated. Not because I burst their bubble, but because in their head, they knew that what they were doing wouldn't work on them. But they did it because a broker or a real estate guru said to do it. So what I want to tell you is this: you need to start thinking like a consumer and stop thinking like a real estate agent. If someone tells you to do something that you would not respond to as a consumer, you may want to rethink using it in your real estate business, okay? Direct mail. When I go home, I'm gonna get my mail. Now I get my mail like every 4 days. Why? Because there's so much junk, okay? When I mean junk, I'm talking about solicitations for credit cards I never asked for. I'm talking about the huge benefit packages from life insurance companies that I have no clue why they don't email them. I'm talking about that kind of stuff. I'm talking about penny savers, newspaper stuff, you know, all that. Penny savers, newspaper stuff, you know, all that, okay? I separate it into two piles. The first one is junk. The second one is things that I need to pay attention to. I'm talking about benefit statements from life insurance or from my health insurance, or, you know, explanation of benefit, or bills, or that kind of thing, okay? After I've separated it, I go and I grab that junk pile and I swoop it right into the garbage can. I don't look at it and go, oh, look, honey, there's somebody who's just sold a house. I don't do that. You know who else doesn't do that? You. Neither does your ideal client. They don't do that either, okay? You either do what I just described, or you actually look at your mail over the garbage can and you go, I'm keeping this garbage, I'm keeping this garbage, okay? You may pay attention to a postcard now and then from a real estate agent. You know why? Because you're a real estate agent. And your reticular activator is going off, right? When you see it, you're like, oh, I wonder what they're doing. Most consumers don't do that, okay? Where do you go when you have a need? What do you do? Whatever you do is what you should market to, okay? If you would normally go to Google to look for something, that's what you should do. I've talked to some agents that paid $2,000 for a custom Facebook page because they said consumers need the ability to search for homes on Facebook. No, they don't, okay? I've never once thought about looking for a home on Facebook. I don't know about you, but I can't even find a post that I made last week on Facebook, let alone search for a home. What I do, I go to Google. I type into Google exactly what I want or what I think I want. I don't type in Phoenix homes for sale. I type in 4-bedroom, 2-bath home, gated community, under 200,000 near Chandler Regional Hospital. That's what consumers do. They ask Google a question, exactly what they want. You can get found online by creating the content your ideal client would look for, but they're not looking for a real estate agent, guys. 98% of consumers go online first when looking for a home for sale, and 80% will choose the first real estate agent they find. Why? Why not, right? If you believe that real estate agents are essentially the same, why not choose the first one you find? You've seen it before. You've taken buyers out over 1 day or 2 days or 2 months or even a year, and they've said, you're my agent, I'm gonna work with you, and thank you so much for sending me this or that, only to find out they bought a house with somebody else. And it's not your fault. at all. The problem is that you weren't there at the exact moment in time they needed you. And if you perceive everyone to be the same, why not choose the one that's sitting the house open? Why not choose the one that appears to be the listing agent on the search you did, right? You need to learn how to create the content someone would look for. What would they look for? Are they looking for an ABR, CRS, GRI real estate agent? No, they're not, okay? Because I know I'm not looking for an MCE certified mechanic, and I don't even know what that means, okay? And I don't care, okay? It's all about what consumers want at the time that they want it. Where would you go? Would you go to YouTube? Would you go to Google? Would you go to Facebook? If you did, what would you respond to? Start thinking about it like that. Don't hang out with real estate agents. Real estate agents, they kind of affect each other negatively sometimes. Good also sometimes, right? Hey, I'm thinking about doing 10,000 postcards. You think I should? Yeah. No, you shouldn't, okay? Not unless it has a specific audience you're sending it to with a specific call to action to go here and do this for this value. And by the way, the go here is your website. Okay, that's where you have your forums. That's where you have more value. That's where they can watch your videos and read your testimonials and find out how great you are without you having to open your mouth and talk about how great you are. Imagine how refreshing it will be to go to a website and get the content a consumer wants, as opposed to some flash animation where a team steps up and goes, "Hi, we're so-and-so Realty." They don't care. In fact, they will click off your site faster than anything. Okay, I'm Stephen Garner, Director of Sales Technology with Grand Canyon Title here in Phoenix. And all I want you to do is to get in the shoes of your ideal client. Where would they go? What would they do? What would they look for? What would be of value? And you'll know that by looking at what would be of value to you. Okay? If you're in Phoenix, guys, I'd love to work with you. Give me a call, 480-223-8113. Email me at mytitleguy@me.com. If you're on mytitleguy.com, fill out the form below. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.